I got my 2010 Corolla here. It's the AC compressor, pulley, and clutch just gave out on me while I was driving. So in the meantime, I put a smaller belt on it, bypassed the water pump. Not the water pump, fuck. I put a smaller belt on it, and I bypassed the AC compressor. And it's been getting me by, but I want air conditioning. We're in the Sonoran Desert. It's hot out here. And so pick this up online. It's a new AC compressor clutch. Comes with, you know, everything I needed in there. This little snap ring and yeah. So we're going to be installing this into my Corolla. To do that, I had to pick up this tool. Got it from OEM Tools. And this is just a little wrench to hold my AC compressor clutch in place while I take the screw out, or the bolt out from the center. Looks pretty cool. And while I'm here, I'm going to be doing an oil change and fixing a leak that I've been having, an oil leak that I've been having. I already crawled under the car, and I can see that it's coming from the oil filter housing. And there's a seal that looks like it's probably fucked up. There's a seal that looks like it's probably smashed a little bit. So I'm going to replace it with a new oil filter seal. I'll show you guys what I'm working with. It's a little hard to see. Yeah, so I bypassed the AC compressor pulley. You can see that there's not much pulley left at all. Bypassed that with a smaller belt. I don't remember the exact sizes right now, but that's allowed my car to run these last few weeks. So we're going to be changing that out. You can see that there's some oil spillage collecting on this housing, and you can see the seal is kind of pinched out on one side. There's no leaks coming from above. This is wet just from the oil that's been dripping down and splattering around. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and fix that. To do for an oil change anyway. There's that AC clutch. We're not going to have to take these bolts out. We're only going to have to mess with, hard to see it, but there's a bolt in there. I believe it's a 6mm. There it is. We're going to take that out, and we're going to use that tool to latch in to these holes and hold that clutch in place. Okay, so this takes a 14mm bolt on the oil pan. Broke it free with a little bit of force. Sorry, holding this light and the camera with one hand. Alright, got the drain plug back on. Now I'm going to use this oil filter housing remover with my wrench. Okay, I ended up having to do this off camera for the most part. It was really difficult to hold the camera while turning the wrench. Oh yeah. Let that drain out, and then put the new filter in, the new seal, which is what was leaking, and then I'll fill up the oil. As you can see, the seal is loose. It also has signs of being pinched in certain spots. Shouldn't look like that. It should fit snugly. It should fit snug on the housing. So hopefully this new seal will fit better. Alright, so I had to do this with the phone not recording. I couldn't hold the phone and turn the wrench and everything I needed to do. But anyway, this is what it should look like. You could see the before. This is the after with a nice orange seal all the way around. Can't see the top because it's dark, but it's there. All around the perimeter. For the 2010 Corolla, we got that high mileage, full synthetic OW20. It's my go-to. Okay. I legitimately could probably do this without taking the tire off, but I've already started, so I'm just going to finish taking the tire off. I'm going to give myself more room. No point struggling and making life more difficult than it has to be. Record a video, taking it apart.
Oh, that's fine. I get that.
Okay. Alright, so I got this socket here. It's a 7mm. And I didn't have to use my AC clutch holding tool because, for one, it's too big, ironically. And for two, it just wasn't necessary. I was able to pop this thing off without it. This screw inside of this is reverse thread, so you gotta tighten it clockwise to actually loosen it. And then once you get it loose enough, you'll just spin this backwards and it'll start to unthread. There we go. Wow, this thing's in bad shape. You can tell that it's snapped off, the pulley's gone. This thing it's supposed to all be one part with a pulley over the top of this, but it all came apart. It still has the snap ring right here, and it has a little piece of aluminum. So that's good. I should be able to just take the snap ring off and then put my new AC clutch on. Okay, I got a few different screwdrivers, 2 flatheads. Actually, 1 flathead, a tiny Phillips, and then this slightly bigger Phillips. We're just going to see if these work. There we go. Didn't do it in one piece, but hey, it's off. Alright, so I finally figured it out. I was hammering on this whole thing, putting it on the AC compressor, and then I noticed this little ring slipped right off. This is part of the old bearing. This all came apart on the old one, and this is a part of that, so no wonder I couldn't put it on. Now it goes on much easier. Just push that right on, it's nice and seated. I gotta put on the new snap ring, and then we'll put all these little spacers or whatever back in. They got numbers on them, so the number side faces out of the compressor. And then I'll put this over the top. It just fits in between the spacers. And then finally, screw this back into the assembly and tighten everything down, and we'll be good. Oh my god.
I do. Don't waste my fucking time. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. Neck.
Oh my gosh.
If it ain't but a neck or a check, I don't want it.
I'm literally recording.
Oh, fuck. My bad. This is shop talk. What can you say?
Shop talk, yeah. Woo! Alright, I finally got it. The method I use is I put the end of these needle nose pliers into the holes in the snap ring, and I held the other end of the snap ring, and then I pushed these up and in just enough to where it opened the snap ring and I could slide it on, and then boom, it snapped in. Now you can see, yeah, so I put the pliers into these little holes, I opened them up and pushed this end in at the same time. It took me like fucking it took me about 10 minutes, maybe a little longer. And you need some pretty damn skinny needle nose pliers, or just get you a snap ring tool. So next we just got to put these, I don't know what these are right now, but I know the number side goes facing out, and they fit into these little ridges. So I'm going to finish putting all of these in. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but I'm kind of at a loss.
Hey, well, you know it's lost. The beer gets warm.
Oh shit.
It ain't gonna drink itself. We're back.
Cheers.
Cheers. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay, pass on a cheers.
Okay, I get it now. So then this just goes in. It won't be all the way in. I'll start twisting this. This little spline in the middle will stay exactly in its same position. Everything around it, including this, will twist, and it'll tighten down onto these little rubber pieces. Yep. Yeah, that's what the trick was. Cool. Okay, I can't twist it anymore. So now we put this guy back on and finish tightening everything up. Okay, now everything still wants to keep turning, so now would be a good time to use this tool if it actually fit. Let's see if it fits this time. Okay, not exactly. Wow, I'm really disappointed in this tool. It says it was rated for a Corolla, 2010 Toyota Corolla, but it doesn't fit, so. Okay, again, this is a reverse threaded screw bolt, so try to put it into the loosened position. Alright. Oh, I think that's pretty good. I'll hit it with the impact a little bit. Alright, now I just got to put the bigger belt on there. And we'll try the AC out. Looks like there's no leaks from the oil filter anymore, so it seems like we might have fixed our issues.
3 days now, maybe I have something to say. I used to have a soul, it's a lot to live away. There's shadows on the wall, wish I would've read. Gotta get away, I hope you understand. I'll try to hide my face like a one man. Maybe I'll be going for the count to 10. Maybe I'm missing. I'm taking the
I wanted my little shop to be badass, have all my tools in there, right? But I said that'd be stupid not have my ratchets set in my truck, you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, damn, fuck it, you know what I
Spare
mean?
ratchet set.
Yeah, honestly, but it's like $65 from.
Let's go out. That thing's janky. Don't do what I'm doing. That is a bad belt. But it's all I got right now.
Put it back on.
Yeah. Well, that sums it all up. I'm just going to turn her on. Assuming everything goes according to plan and as it should, this is going to be the end of the video. So, yeah. Fixed our air conditioning and fixed our oil leak.